Hi, I'm Candice.
And I'm Peter.
And we are a match made in Dubai.
Let's talk about you. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about love.
In Dubai, almost 15 years, right? Oh no, almost 14 years. Come May, I'll be celebrating my 14th year here in Dubai. And I'm from Philippines.
Well, I was born and raised in Dubai to parents who came here to Dubai in 1977. And so we have spent all our life in Dubai. So we're originally from India, but I was born and raised in Dubai.
Yeah, so we met at church. We were part of this group, Youth on Fire. It's actually a youth fellowship for Victory Christian Fellowship and part of Every Nation.
That's where we first saw each other, but we had at that point nothing in common. We were in two very different places in life.
So in 2005, how we became friends was I needed a ride back home. And this gentleman here.
Yeah, it was one late evening after our music rehearsal for church, and so this happens in Gises, and Candice didn't have a car that day, and a friend of ours was supposed to drop her, but there was some misunderstanding, so she didn't have a ride home. For me, by nature, I would help anyone that I see, and so I knew she didn't have a ride, and even though I didn't know her, I never spoken to her. I said I couldn't just leave a person that I know. So for me it was something like, I know nothing's going to happen. But then as the friendship grew and as our relationship grew, then the qualities which I saw in Candice was really what I wanted in a wife. And as the relationship grew, then things which I thought was exclusive to community and culture actually became very less significant compared to the characters and the qualities of a spouse. And so that's when things shifted gears, and it was a long process before we got married, because families were involved and we needed the blessing of our parents. So I proposed to Candice in September 2008. I am not someone who really plans the nitty-gritty of details. So the actual day that I proposed, we were supposed to go out with a bunch of friends after church, and for some reason, and I already bought the ring, and I went with a friend of mine, and we bought the ring together, and I was just carrying the ring in my gym bag. So we went out, just set up a little mat, and we were just having a talk, and then the moment just seemed right. So then that's when I pulled the ring out of my gym bag, and completely unsuspecting, because it was not planned, it was not scripted. We were both in our gym clothes, but I think that was really symbolic to our relationship, because it was as natural as what we want our relationship to be. So.
And we actually did not get married here nor in the Philippines. We did it in India. That was because we wanted his grandparents to be there as well, because weddings are for families, right? And we plan to do another one in Canada because my parents are residing there. We have 3 kids at the moment, and we're celebrating our anniversary Feb 20th.
The one thing that's very good about Candice is when it comes to customs and traditions, but I think that's for both of us, we don't impose cultures and traditions on each other. It goes both ways, because we don't want the other one to feel uncomfortable. I mean, if it's something that's good, that's noble and worthy to latch on to, then definitely we do.
If it weren't for Dubai, I wouldn't have met my God's best.
She just read my mind. I think that's true.
Great
among all the other things that I would have missed God's best for me.
Let's talk about love.